Before we build the catalog, we set the rule. No alien species has been publicly verified by science or by released government evidence. But across reports, folklore, contact claims, and experiencer testimony, certain forms keep returning. The mystery is not just what people saw. It is why these silhouettes became so persistent. The official record is narrower than the mythology, and that makes it stronger. ODNI said many UAP reports probably involved physical objects, but the data was often too limited for firm conclusions. NASA says there is no credible public evidence of extraterrestrial life, and no evidence that UAP are extraterrestrial. AARO says it has found no empirical proof of reverse-engineered alien technology. That does not erase the stories. It tells us where the evidence line is. First, the gray. Small frame, smooth skin, enlarged eyes, a face that feels almost designed to watch us back. Grays dominate abduction accounts, bedroom encounter stories, regression cases, and pop culture. What is known is the repetition. What is not known is biology. No public body, DNA record, medical specimen, or independently tested sample confirms the gray as a species. Then come the human-looking visitors. Nordics and contactee stories, calm figures with near-human faces, extreme symmetry, and messages about nuclear weapons, ecology, violence, and human potential. These accounts are powerful because they do not feel monstrous. They feel almost familiar. That may be the point. The evidence is mostly anecdote and symbolism, but the pattern shaped the public mythology of contact. The tall white sits in a stranger lane. Pale, elongated, fragile, often linked to desert bases and military contact claims. If the gray is the symbol of the abduction room, the tall white is the symbol of the restricted range. The public proof has never caught the story, but the archetype connects the visitor myth to places already wrapped in secrecy. Nevada, test sites, hangars, and the rumor of cooperation. The mantid is less marketable, which makes it interesting. In experiencer accounts, mantis-like beings often appear as supervisors. Quiet, surgical, ancient, managerial. Not a monster reveal, but a presence in the room. Repetition is not verification. Still, this motif keeps returning beside the gray, as if the stories are building an ecosystem of roles, not a single visitor. The reptilian is the most dangerous category to handle lazily. It carries the weight of ancient serpent myths, predator intelligence, and modern conspiracy culture. On screen, it is magnetic. Evidentially, it is weak. UAP Nation does not treat hidden ruler claims as fact. We treat the reptilian as a powerful symbol of fear, the idea that intelligence could evolve without empathy for us. The avian is rarer than the gray, Nordic, or reptilian, but it is still a recognizable contact archetype. Light-boned, watchful, intelligent, and symbolic, it usually appears closer to modern experiencer lore than official UAP evidence. That makes it useful in this film for one reason. It reminds us that the species catalog is not a database. It is a map of the forms people keep using to describe intelligence that is not us. This is where the director's cut matters. A beautiful catalog that only says no evidence is boring, and worse, it misses the human signal. The connections are real. Recurring forms, repeated rooms, medical themes, warnings, hierarchies, desert bases, and the word that keeps appearing in official testimony. Non-human. The honest question is whether these patterns are beings, symbols, memory, culture, misinterpretation, or biology hiding behind bad data. So the catalog lands on a ladder. Level 0, Internet lore. Level 1, repeated stories. Level 2, named witnesses under oath. Level 3, documents, images, and records with provenance. Level 4, multi-sensor data independent experts can analyze. Level 5, physical material with chain of custody and lab confirmation. Level 6, repeatable open evidence that survives hostile review. Greys, Nordics, tall whites, Mantids, Reptilians, and Avians live mostly between lore and repeated testimony. Whistleblower claims may climb higher. A confirmed alien species is not publicly on the ladder yet. The story is not dead because proof is missing. It is alive because the questions are still disciplined. Belief is easy. Dismissal is easy. The hard path is to catalog the claims, separate the signal from the noise, and keep climbing the ladder. If even one visitor is real, the history of life is larger than Earth. Until then, the only position worth trusting is curiosity with standards.